Hey guys, we're live on YouTube. We're doing another recording of the David Tech event inside of Discord. Just a community get together where we're getting together and building some strategies together every day of the week. Well, every day. Don't do the Fridays because I like to go out with the family, but from Monday till Thursday, we're in talking about strategies, building strategies using AI. We've been doing open crawl this week. We've been doing strategies. We found a couple of strategies at the beginning of the week. And Thursdays are generally sort of an AMA, an overview of the week. We'll also look at one of the strategies, the one that's released today, which is the DMH. But before we go any further, a quick disclaimer. As always, we're not Industries financial advisors. We're here just geeking out on code, trying to find good strategies. When backtesting, obviously, it's not a guarantee of the future profit. So do your own due diligence, guys. Also, there's a lot of fake Davids and fake Vlads, fake Williams. All the members of David Tech, there's pretty much one or two fake members of, fake imitations of us. So please be very, very careful. If somebody reaches out to you and asks for crypto, it will not be me. No matter how good the investment sounds, it certainly will not be me. And finally, if you're in Discord, this is being recorded on YouTube so that people on the other side of the world can tune in a bit later. So if you do have any questions, you're more than welcome to. This is a community event, but just remember you are being recorded on YouTube. If you don't want your voice recorded, just let me know and I'll turn down the volume on the Discord so that only I can hear. Okay, guys, any questions? As always, please don't hesitate to ask. We're here for it. Today's agenda, we're the 12th of February. We're going to be doing a bit of an optimization of the DMH. We're going to be going through that, the actual strategy. It's actually not done too bad since we released it last week, which is nice. Not even fantastic settings. It was just the base settings that we submitted. We optimized with you guys last week. So I thought I'd go through that. And yeah, that's pretty much the agenda for today. Not a big one because, as I said, end of week, we just go through optimization. I've done all that. Now I'm going to say, and I am joined with the wonderful Vlad, which I didn't introduce you, mate. You're sitting there and not even like raising a hand or anything. How you doing, dude?
I was wondering, where is my spot?
Where's mine?
Am I in the wrong conference?
You tried calling the FBI on me, mate. You're no longer.
You applied the Uno,
Yeah. How's things?
All good, all good.
Yeah.
All
good day.
Yeah.
Good day of trading or anything. My bank account's slightly down, unfortunately. What about yourself? Anything?
In the last couple of days, I had 4 trades, 3 losses and 1 win. So
Okay.
a little bit under break even on myself, but overall I'm doing completely fine. I mean, if you compare it to like January earnings, we should be like 1 year with break evens, and I'll be still happy,
Yes, absolutely. Mine went up to 20,341, I think it was, and has gone down, but it's slightly spiking back up again to 20,176. So lost $200 currently over the past couple of days. Is what it is, unfortunately, but all part of the game. I prefer actually to be in a trade, even if it is a losing trade, than it for the sideways movement that we went through for 5 days. At least I know that all the systems are working, which is good. Good. Right, guys. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. We're going to go over to Link USDT because we did an optimization on this indicator. This
beautiful
one here.
Trades.
Yeah, beautiful trades. Yeah, this indicator here we did. I think it was Wednesday last week. We've done so many over the past couple of weeks. I need to put some organization in my life. So maybe that's
Tuesday or Thursday. Wednesday would be with Yuli.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. You're right. Very, very right. I thought actually even Yuli actually did this indicator. I got so confused. So I did a full rundown of this indicator on YouTube today. I'll go through it very, very quickly. It's very, very simple. We used. I don't know what we actually used. Oh, we used let me go over this. So what we did was first of all, let's start with the actual indicator, this one here. The DMH is this indicator here. It's a crossover indicator. There's several variants of it. It's a variation of the DMI. which generally has 2 lines. This one's been merged into one single line. When above, obviously, the 0 line, we're looking to validate longs, and when below the 0 line, we're validating shorts. There's also another DMH, which might be a little bit more of a sniper, DMH, which is this one here. Now, I can't remember if it's this one here. I know that's the one I'm using. This one here. This one here, so I got this from the NNFX channel, and they've back tested it on multiple coins. They do it over a very small period, so it's only like 10 to 15 trades. So for me, not enough data, but they've done the back test on it going over the 0 line, and also as it goes, changes color. So they would take a short as it goes pink, and a long as it goes green. So potentially would have got us in a lot earlier than the actual original version. So maybe it's something that we can look at during the week because we've got plenty of time, and we might as well have a look at that during the week. But getting back to the actual strategy, we added a couple of indicators to it because this is only one indicator. The first indicator that we added was the range filter. The range filter, I put on a higher number if I remember rightly. Range filter, which was this one here, Donovan Walt. Added this here. This was our baseline, so it's giving us our trend direction. And as you can see, this has taken some absolutely beautiful shorts since we've launched it. So yeah, under the red, we're looking for shorts. Above the gray and green, we're looking for longs. And we added the TDFI, which has always been a very fantastic indicator. When red, we're looking for shorts. When green, we're looking for longs. And then we finally added the ADX, which confirms. I know that most of you already in Discord, you already know all of this, but the ADX just keeps us in trades, as you can see, when markets are moving, and keeps us out when they're a bit too flat, and stops us from getting chopped in and out. Which hopefully we're finding different alternatives to that, but I reckon this has been with us from the beginning, the ADX. It's one of the first indicators I think we found. Well, back tested as a volatility indicator. A long old time, and it's been a trusty friend to us. So that's the strategy. We did launch, I believe, either Thursday, I think it was Thursday last week, or Tuesday last week. I think it was Tuesday, to be honest, because the only reason I'm saying it is because I look back here, and the reason we're looking at this one today is because it has had a huge winning streak. And when I looked a little bit a little earlier today, the date on this was before that winning streak, so it must have been Tuesday because it happened on Wednesday. So yeah, 4 wins, and I think there's a 5th win that just happened yesterday, day before yesterday. No, yesterday, Wednesday. So pretty cool. When you look at the back testing results, it certainly shows the winning streak just there. The equity curve isn't amazing. This was meant to be just base settings for you guys to help find something a little bit better. Myself as well, optimizing a little bit more. So yeah, not a bad start to the week for this strategy. I'm not obviously trading it. I'm putting it into incubation, so I'll come back and have a look in the next couple of weeks. So that was that strategy. I know that Vlad's been optimizing a little bit on another coin pair, if I remember rightly.
Yep, on Ethereum, I'm at the moment optimizing. I guess let me know when I can actually turn on my screen share. Things are doing great for me.
Fantastic. Good to hear. Yeah, please do. I think what we'll do is we'll go, because unless there's any questions, what we'll do is Vlad will do that, and maybe I should try and add some more indicators because there isn't that, to see if it improves it at all. What do you think? Good.
I mean, I would like to show you, like, with that many without too much effort, how much I achieved, and without many indicators behind it, actually. So
yeah, no, I mean, while you're sharing, I'll put it on my one. I mean, sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. Go for it. Okay, mate. Over to you.
Just 1 second, guys. You know the deal. Multi-streaming takes a little bit of while. Also, I would like to show you guys. I would like to also show you guys a little bit of the process of reverse engineering ChatGPT and Gemini. So let me just make sure I'm actually doing this right. So you guys over Discord, you should be done. And also myself over here. There you go. Hope you guys can see my screen very, very quickly. So I was in the middle of an optimization on Ethereum on 45 minutes. We have data of about 2 years, 2 years and a month. Strategy, of course, DMH just released over YouTube. Pretty excited. I'm going to share the settings with everybody that's actually here today. We'll delete them later, so a little bit of a FOMO. And yeah, so far so good. I mean, without too much effort, over 1,000% profits, 1,100 maximum drawdown, 37%. I'm still like far from the middle of it. So all good so far. Equity curve looks pretty impressive. A little bit of a sideways here and there, but nothing really to worry about. Total trades 337. We have about 800 days of a little bit lesser than that, so it's like a trade each 2 or 3 days. Win rate 51% and the profit factor 1.38. Benchmark wise, undisputed, we are pretty much near the top of the benchmark. Of course, you can see the latest point of the equity curve is pretty much at the top. And yeah, let's quickly browse the settings as well to show you guys what I've actually managed to done. So just before I turned on my share screen, I was playing around with the profit factors. So the best one so far, without further looking, like I think the default ones that I got was 1.3, and I just tried 1.2 and 1.4. So it could be better, either lower or higher, not sure. ATR, I haven't actually moved it, just keep it as it is, I suppose. Let's see. Also, we do have a couple of interesting ones over here. So we do have a minimum take profit level enabled, and also a maximum stop loss enabled. Other than that, we do have the ATR length over here, which is a little bit shorter than usual. So it could be that the 14 could be even better. I don't know. We could check it later, or I'll let you guys actually play with it after we finish the session. I didn't enable the maximum trades in a row because overall the strategy doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look like it's opening trades over and over again within the same direction. Also, the main settings, I'm not sure if the line width, it's not actually active for my setup. No matter what I do, it's actually not changing my results, but the length, it does have an impact. So that could be something for us to maybe review a little bit later. Other than that, no external confluence used, no events. We do have the range filter enabled with a period of 60 and the multiplier of 1, so it's just a default one, nothing too extreme. RSI, rarely I enable it. It's like 1 in a million. That's actually pretty helpful. More helpful would be the reverse, to use it in the what was the strategy called that uses the reverse RSI?
The extended RSI.
Bigger extender.
No, the extender.
The bigger extender, exactly. It's actually more helpful, but rarely, like 2 cases in a million. Hurst exponent, I believe it was active. I'm not sure if it's going to be that much helpful. My reasoning behind enabling and disabling something, so if it gets only just a little bit better or only just a little bit not that worse or not that good, I'm still trying to optimize it because it might be like the worst setting possible as an input, so it could actually be better. However, in this case, there is no way in my experience that Hurst exponent would get me back to like 4 times the profit. So in this case, it doesn't make any sense to actually use it. Then we have the ADX, which in my opinion, it's pretty helpful. Like David said, it's been here for a longer while. Also, the DA for direction, make sure you use them both whenever you're using. Like for example, this one, let's just see very, very quickly what you're actually skipping. So we're skipping about 10% of the profits. Let me see very quickly if the maximum drawdown is pretty much the same. The win rate, so it's very similar. You could, by optimizing, ending up a little bit better at least. So that's why I do recommend you guys to actually optimize the ADX. Let's see very quickly the DI for direction, if it's actually if it does have any use. I think the smoothing it's too much. No, so it's not helpful in this case. It might be that the ADX period it's out of the DI for the direction. So feel free to enable just the ADX at the moment over this setup. So we're talking about the Ethereum over the 45 minutes chart. Then we also have the Heikin-Ashi overlay, which is just one click away, which in my opinion could end up having like better settings just by enabling. Not in this case, so I do recommend you guys to not have it enabled. Maybe after you finish the whole optimization to give it a try again. Let's see, TDFI. TDFI lately has been very good, extremely good. Also with Yuli's strategies as well, indicators of strategies. So yeah, of course, in this case, it's actually very helpful. I just doubled my profits. Feel free to explore it a little bit on the values right there.
You good? You good? No, red's not good. Okay, there seems to be a problem. Okay, just bear with me a couple of seconds, guys. He's gone, yes. Vlad has left the building. I hope it isn't the police that's come around his house. Anyway, guys, Vlad, if you're okay, mate, just wave your hand. Hopefully everything's all right, mate. Yeah, so we'll go back. Vlad was just doing an optimization, and I'm going to go over and show you guys. So what I've done is I've added the McGinley, and the McGinley made things a lot worse. So the reason I added it was because I added it to the chart, and it looked like it would have filtered out some of the bad trades. I'm going to share my screen over my end here. We're going to remove Vlad, and we're going to put my one on. Okay, so yes, so I've added the McGinley and it didn't work at all. It made things worse. I added it to the chart to see if it was any better, but it didn't make much difference to Vlad. To that, sorry. I hope Vlad is okay. Sure, he is. Any messages? Power drop. Okay, good. Okay, that's right. As long as he didn't get stuck by the police or something like that after earlier. Okay, so yeah, so I added that. The McGinley didn't work in the slightest. So I thought maybe we could give the Lutrend a good one to go as well, because it was looking for me when I was looking and adding the McGinley, it kind of filtered out some of those bad trades. So I'm going to put this here. We're going to see if that makes any better. Guys, if you have any questions about the boilerplate or anything like that, I'll happily go through. All I'm doing here is just adding indicators to try and give us the best chance to yeah, okay, Vlad's putting his electricity back on. All good. Okay. Yes, so I'm just trying to find some better settings, maybe giving it a bit more of a trend than the range filter. Like I said, if you've got any questions about the boilerplate or anything like that, I can answer those while I'm doing it. So these are the current settings. Oh, that doesn't look good. These are the current settings here without a trend direction. So with the trend direction we're currently using is the filter, the range filter there. And I'm trying to improve it. So I go here and go, which one is it? This one here. Let's go and have a look. This is probably because it's currently on crossover. I'm going to go down. We go down and see if we can remove the crossover. See if it does improve the strategy or not. Gonna give it a go. We've got the look back on the trend. Okay. So yeah, there's almost exactly the same bad work as the McGinley. Let's give it a bit of a higher trend here. See, it did almost the same as the McGinley did. Pretty much destroying the strategy, increasing the max drawdown. So not what we're looking for in the slightest. Am I good here? Am I updating the right one at least? Okay, so that's not changing anything whatsoever. Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm going to continue going, see if I can find a indicator to improve it. Like I said, I'll do this for a little bit, see if we can find anything. And if you have any questions, I'm here to answer. What other indicators do we have? So this is my library of indicators that we've built since the beginning. They're all on the David Tech website. You can get hold of them. I've just put them all into one sort of folder. They're all ready for Botify. So they've got the Botify code here. So you can see the heartbeat. Let's see what we may have recently used that's been particularly good. There's quite a few. The zero lag MACD was quite good. The range filter. Maybe if I add the range filter with all of its settings, we could give that a go. It would give us a little bit more to play around with instead of the settings that are in the boilerplate. We go there, gonna add that there. May not work, but we give it a go. And boom. And I'm gonna move this over to the side here. Give it a couple of seconds to update. Okay, that's updated, I believe. We're good. Yes, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. We're going to find the settings for the... Can I unmute Vlad? I can't unmute you, Vlad. I can't unmute you, Vlad. Oh, okay. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, I can hear you now, Vlad. Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. Oh, good. How you going? Yeah, I thought the police come and took you away. I thought it was the FBI. Oh, weird. No problem whatsoever. I'm just continue updating. Carry on. If you can get back in, you can. If not, don't worry about it at the moment. 2.8. This isn't going to improve it in the slightest. I forgot that I actually already added the settings here, so this hasn't actually improved it in the slightest, guys. No difference there whatsoever. By the looks of it, absolutely zero difference. It's actually worse. So no point in that one there. I'm going to continue looking. Anybody got any ideas for a good indicator that I could add to maybe improve this? TDFI. Which ones do we generally use that may make a difference? Because this is kind of feeling a bit random, to be honest with you. The Alma has been a very good one, the Trendilieu. Let's go for a Trendilieu. Let's see if Trendilieu makes any difference, or Trendhu. This is an old version of it, so I'll stick this on here. I think I'm actually even on an old version of the boilerplate currently at the moment. Let's see whether Trendhu makes any difference whatsoever to this. And this will be the last one I'll do. And then we will be back on Monday. I'll give you a quick update on... Sorry, Vlad? On Monday? I hope so. Jeez, man, I just had a ton of orders on Bybit. How many? I hope they were profitable. I'm now currently in 2 new trades, and I think I just closed a ton of them. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Trend who hasn't made any difference whatsoever. Oh, yes, it has. It's made it less profitable. But I've looked in 2 secs, guys. I just closed a short, I believe. Trade history. P&L. No, I lost $23 on a near trade. Anyway, right. Going to continue with this. Going to go over here. Let's see very quickly if this made. This made it considerably less profitable. So not good either. Let's go down and have a look very quickly. There isn't an activate or deactivate. I don't really want to just play around with the settings too much. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Guys, I really don't think I'm going to be able to improve on this one. I'm not doing great. We're not finding any great settings. Vlad, why you're still here, are you? Yeah, you're there. Yeah. What we do, guys, is the last time blew his electricity. Absolutely. Nelson said that blew your electricity. Yeah, guys. So for me, I don't think I'm going to be able to improve this. Vlad's got an Ethereum one. What are we going to do? Will you be able to drop it in somewhere for everybody else to get it, Vlad? Yeah, of course. No, I don't mean. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay, so guys, I think that what we'll do is we'll set up a special room in the Elite Bank Testers so Vlad can share his settings. I shared my settings yesterday, I think it was. Oh, no, sorry, last week, this one here. I'll share them with you again. They're there. This was for BTC USDT. This was the strategy before I started trying to add extra indicators that didn't work. Great base settings. These are the base settings that Vlad also used to optimize on Ethereum as well, and then played around with a couple of other things to make it even better. I can see Vlad. I can see clearly now. Vlad is
Unfortunately,
back.
I think the optimization is a bit lost. Like, of course, I didn't save, but it's definitely recoverable. Definitely. Yeah. Let me just join Discord. If you could mute me, David, over Discord.
Yeah, sure. Boom. Perfect. Good. Oh, fantastic. Great. Good to have you back, Vlad. Right. So let's see if Vlad's got his optimization. Other than that, guys, I've gone through. Let me go through Telegram. The AI bots. Can you see this? I think you can. Yes, you can. The AI bots are still trading away. OpenAI is absolutely being wrecked by its trades. We're going to add the Gemini and some other ones as well over the weekend.
Some good news. The optimization is not lost.
Hey, good news.
Yeah, I think it saved just in time or something. Or I did press save. I have no clue.
You can feel it going. Yeah. So OpenAI is not doing very well trading by itself, which was part of the test anyway. It wasn't meant to be a fantastic. If it would have been great. But trading without any sort of like reinforcement learning or anything like that, just doesn't cut it. So we're going to continue this as a test. What we're doing is we're going to be adding the David Tech bots here as well, but the David Tech AI thing that I'm working on, which rebalances and changes the strategies and all of that kind of thing. We're going to add that as well. Hopefully over the weekend from Monday next week, we'll add Claude, we'll add Gemini. We'll also, Vlad's worked on sort of a prompt, if you will, that he's been trying to improve to make these even better with some learning techniques, self-learning techniques. So we're going to try and add that as well. And we'll just continue playing around with them to make it even better. If anything works, we'll add it to Trader Dev. If it doesn't, we'll just kill it and continue. The best strategies haven't changed much since the beginning of the week. I don't think they've changed much at all, to be honest.
I think it drops again. Just saying.
What, your internet?
Yeah.
Okay. See you soon. Take care. We're going to leave Vlad. We're going to just put it to the end anyway. So Vlad, I've shared my settings anyway. Vlad gone. Okay, so we've got the strategies which are shared in Discord here. These are the top strategies of the week. I believe they haven't hardly changed. Oh, they've changed slightly. There's another extra one there. I don't know how good or bad that one is. I haven't checked. We check very quickly. There we go, bing. So these are the strategies that have popped up this week. Let's go, let's have a look very quickly. Hopefully I'm logged in. I am logged in. So these are strategies, no, I'm not logged in, okay. So these are strategies that are still, that one was from the beginning of the week, are particularly performing well at the moment. This also needs to be improved as well, but I think it's a great start. This one here. This goes through the whole of the David Tech strategies and normalizes them, making them all on 10x leverage. And then it goes away and tries and finds the strategies that are currently doing well at the moment. I think I need to make it a little bit more aggressive so that we can have strategies that have more trades in live trading. But it's a great start. Something we didn't have. That one keeps popping up. I keep putting it on the same one, don't I? And then this one here. Yeah, I opened it 3 times. And there you go. So I'll share those. I shared them with everybody in the chat. Guys, that's pretty much it for me today. Sorry the stream wasn't as lively and as fun as normal. The best part was probably Vlad losing in his electricity. That was the best part, I guess. Unfortunately not for him, obviously. We're going to continue doing this every day of the week. Next week, we'll talk about AI a bit more as well. We'll go into OpenClaw. We're building a hedge fund with OpenClaw to try and emulate a hedge fund. I've added, and one of the reasons I haven't got anything much more to show today is I've been spending a lot of time with William today, building servers and things like that, so that we could have this OpenClaw all running together. We're trying to build a control center as well, so that we have a way of seeing what each and every one of the agents do. And once all of that's done, we'll be able to set them up and just like let them all work out what their roles are in the AI world and start building strategies for us. Unless everybody's got any questions, I'm going to leave you to your weekend, and I'm going to say have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday, guys. I hope that Vlad gets electricity back because it's cold out there. I know it is. Take care, everybody. Have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Thank you very much to everybody for joining me every day here. It's been a wonderful time seeing you. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.